Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Priscilla Kari Fujimaki, and I make videos about things think will be helpful. So I am recording this video from my dorm room. I'm finally in Budapest, Hungary, and it's been a good 2 months here, and I have not made a video for the longest time. I've been getting tons of emails and comments and like DMs from people who found my social media accounts. Thank you guys so much for that, and I'm so sorry I haven't been uh updating this channel or getting back to you as soon as I hoped for, and I will be more regular. I promise. Okay. So, today I'm going to be talking about the more official kind of matters, like for example, the opening a bank account, or getting your tax card, or getting your student ID, and also, most importantly, the residence permit, because this was the one that I struggled the most. Okay, so let's get right into it. So I arrived in Budapest, Hungary on August 29, 2022. And I think I'll make a video about that because I made so many little clips during the flight and of the streets and whatever, but I never like compiled them into one video. I am so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed over that fact. Anyways, so I'll make a video about that. And so I arrived here, and then on August 30-ish, the next day, I immediately made a bank account because I just thought that that would be right to do. So I made a bank account with OTP Bank. I opened a junior account, which is free, and most of my friends, no, all of my friends in the same that I have all opened with OTP Bank, and my other classmates have like online banks, but I've heard a few problems with online banks where I'm not too sure about this, but they received the first month of their scholarship payment, but then the next month they weren't able to receive their money for some reason. But it's been 2 months since I've arrived here, and I've gotten the 2 months worth of the scholarship just fine with OTP Bank. And I go to the Astoria campus because of ELTE. I did not introduce myself properly. So I am an international business economics major. I'm gonna get my bachelor's degree in 4 years, 8 semesters basically, and I go to ELTE, and so my campus is in Astoria. It's near Astoria Station. If you come here, you'll know. Okay. So there is a branch in Astoria, OTP Bank branch, and the person who handled my case was really nice. She spoke really good English, and she was really helpful to me. So I recommend you try the branch in Astoria. And if you don't find it as nice as I did, you can always go to another OTP branch because OTP is literally everywhere. And I feel like it's very easy to open a bank account if you're under the age of 24. I am 19, I'm turning 19 this year, and my friend, my roommate actually, she is over the age of 24. And it's been really hard for her to get a bank account open without her residence permit because me and her, we come from a country which is visa free, and I'll be talking about that a little later when I touch on the residence permit topic. But without her residence permit, she wasn't able to open a bank account with her age also. Unlike me, I was able to open up a bank account even though I didn't have my residence permit yet. So that is that. And moving on, I'm gonna be talking about my tax card. So the tax card I just got, and because like I heard from one of my friends that you can't get your like scholarship if you don't have a tax card, so I got it with them. A tax card, you just need to fill out a form and it looks like this. So in order to get a tax card, you need to go to a government office, and there's several branches across Budapest. So even if you live in district whatever, you can just find the closest one and just go there. Personally, I went to the one that I'm just gonna attach a picture here and a location down below because I cannot pronounce that yet. My Hungarian classes haven't pulled through yet. Okay, so that is where I went to, and the person who did my tax thing was not an English speaker, but she was really nice to me. And so the thing you have to fill, this is just like for information, it's like an English version, but the one that you can officially fill is only in Hungarian. And I'll link a document down below, but you just have to fill this in and give it to them. And then immediately you'll get a piece of paper with your tax information. And then in a few weeks, I think it took a few weeks for my actual tax card to come. It's green, and just keep it with you. Okay, next I'm going to be talking about the student ID. You have to go to an office, and the place where we had our tax ID done, nearby, just a few minutes nearby, was also an office where you could get your NEK card. And then for my app process, for ELTA at least, you get your NEK card, NEK ID, like information, whatever. And then you go to the Questura office, and then you give that to them, and then they get your student ID processed. And in the meantime, because the student ID gets, it takes quite a while to get processed, you will also need to apply for a temporary student ID. And first, yeah, so that's what you have to do. And in order to get a temporary student ID, you need to upload your NEK like thing to the Neptune system and then go to the office, if that makes sense. And then, so the office that we went to, okay, so I found it, and it's actually really pretty. So we went there to apply for an NEK card, and then we got our picture taken. So you just go there, you request a student like an NEK like information kind of situation. You have like a there's like a kind of like kiosk, and you just push the number and you go to the person, and you just need your passport, and yeah, you just go there, you tell them your information, they take a picture of you, and they give you a kind of like paper. Okay, I cannot show you the paper because it has too much um personal information, but you basically you basically get something like this, and then your picture is here, you have a barcode, and you give it for students of ELTE, you give it to the Questura office, you you upload this information on the Neptune system to get your temporary student ID. And yeah, so this is my temporary student ID, and that's it for the student ID. And then finally, to the juicy bits, we're gonna talk about the residence permit. So the residence permit was the one thing, while even when I was in Japan, I was so stressed about, because I did not apply for a visa before coming here, because Japan is a visa-free country. And so I was stressing over whether you needed a bank account or not. But because I was a Stipendium Hungaricum scholar, I did not need a bank account. Uh, I did not need to give a bank account. It was okay just with the scholarship acceptance letter. So for the visa-free countries, I don't know if it's the same with all visa-free countries, but I'm talking specifically about Japan, but it might be similar to other countries. So I hope this kind of helps. So what I needed was the studies or student mobility document that you can find online. I'll link a description or the PDF down below too. And you just need to fill that in, and make sure you fill it in blue pen, because they're really specific about the blue pen thing. And then you need to write an application for residence permit. I will also link that down below. And also, by via email, I received this thing called a visa certificate that certifies that you're from a visa-free country and you can enter Hungary without a visa and stay here for like for in Japan it's 3 months. And I got that and just printed it out, and that's it. And then you will also need an accommodation reporting form, and it's like a hard copy of like a paper. And because I live in a dorm, I was provided by the dorm this paper that you write down, and then you get a lease contract from the dorm or apartment wherever you're staying, and you need to take those two things with you to the residence, to the immigration office. Oh, nightmare. Anyways, and also you will need your acceptance letters. You will need your TPF acceptance letter and also your acceptance letter to the university. And also you will naturally need your passport. And that's all that I needed for my application to go well. So I went on September 14th, and so I went on September 14th, and I went to this branch. I will show it here. And let me tell you, it was a nightmare, at least for my friend. It went pretty smoothly for me, but I was super, super tired after that. So, I started lining up at 6:30 in the morning. And luckily for me, there was only like 15 people in front of me, but the people who came at 7 a.m., I looked back and bro, there were 500 people in front of me. I am over exaggerating this. It's just there was a lot of people and the waiting time was so much. And it's ridiculous because I started lining up at 6:30 and all these people were there too, and it only opens at 8. So just a bunch of waiting. And I eventually got my stuff. I got everything done by 11 a.m. and it was just really tiring just waiting there. And my friend, who actually came from China, he had a he had a visa, a D visa already, and he just wanted to change it to a residence permit. I don't know about that process. I'm just gonna be honest. And then when he got to the counter to ask for his case and whatever, he got rejected. He was just like, we can't do anything for you now, so please go home. He waited so long. Oh my gosh. Anyways, about these documents that you have to give in, I thought that you could just give in all by paper. This is really important. No, you have to upload them on the Enter Hungary website. And once you upload it on the Enter Hungary website, I will also link that down below. You have 15 days. Within 15 days, you have to go to the immigration's office. And I didn't know about this, and I uploaded it on the day. So that's why it was stressful. I went there, he was just like, "Did you upload?" And I'm like, "No." And then he was just like, "Oh, you have to upload. Come back next time." I'm like, "No, I'm uploading this now." And I literally took the token number, took all the pictures, because you can take pictures. It doesn't have to be a PDF document, it can be JPEG. And I took all the pictures on the spot, and then I uploaded it to the Enter Hungary website, and it was okay. So don't worry. And I was really worrying about the insurance as well, because there's like a place where you have to like on the website of the immigration's office, I think they were like you need to show that you have a health insurance. But the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship like has an insurance like policy, like all scholars will have insurance, so that was enough, so don't worry about that. Okay. And then other than that, I think that was pretty much it for the residence permit. And I think I have spoken everything I have to say about documents. And it's been like a month exactly, not exactly, but a month and a bit. And I haven't gotten my residence permit yet, but the application has been done, and then I'm okay now. Uh, so I'm just waiting for that. And yes, that concludes what I have to say today. And if I missed out anything or you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to comment them down below. I hope I can get back to you on time. And if you have any suggestions of what I should be filming next, please write that down please write that down below as well. And I will be attaching my email address in the description box. And yeah. And also, I would like to say this thing that has been bothering me a little bit. There has been a few emails from a bunch of different people asking me to correct their motivation letter, and I don't think I have the authority to do that, and I don't think that I am the best writer in the world, and that I I don't think I can help you with the motivation letter. I can tell you what I wrote and I did, and I can tell you some advice, which I did in the previous video, but I believe that's as far as I can go in regards to the motivation letter, because that's really what you have to do on your own. And I don't think that me correcting your motivation letter would bring any help for you when you come here. It sounds like I'm coming from a very high pedestal, but no, I just I don't feel personally comfortable correcting other people's work because I'm not good at that. And I hope you respect that. And I'm so sorry if you expected me to do it and I can't answer that expectation. But if just that one thing about the motivation letter, I cannot help you with. I'm so sorry. But, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope it was helpful for you. And yeah, about the comments, everything. And if you like and subscribe, that would be super helpful too. So thank you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, your night, your afternoon, whatever. Goodbye. See you next time. Hopefully soon.